Hello there, I am AwesomeAlex99 and welcome to my first Halloween video of the Halloween season. Today I am going to rank every single Spirit Halloween animatronic of 2020. So let's get started. Number 30 on my list is Johnny Punk. This guy, he slowly moves back and forth and he has three sayings. The sayings aren't too spooky and the swing motion, it's super slow and not too much, so that's why this prop is number 30. Number 29 on my list is Twisted Tina. This prop I don't have too much to say about. It's just a static prop. It doesn't do anything. The design isn't too cool, but it's okay. Number 28 on my list is Reaper's Ride. It is a skeleton riding a zombie horse. It breathes fog and lights up and stuff. I saw something similar to this at Home Depot last year, but I don't think it's too cool and original, but it's still okay. Number 27 on my list is the red and black jumping spider. This is just the same old jumping spider, except I really like the new colors. Number 26 is Angeline. This animatronic has multiple motions. When it is activated, it turns its head, and it kicks its legs, and its mouth also moves. It might look like Spirit Halloween, its mouth wasn't moving too much, and it was set up wrong, but this prop is still an okay prop for me. Number 25 on my list is Nosferatu Legend. This is a static prop. He has some pretty nice details on him. He is pretty expensive, but he is pretty well made, and it's a pretty nice prop. Number 24 on my list is Little Daisy and the Mistro. This prop is pretty cool. It moves its arms like he's puppeteering, and it makes the little girl move. Something that's not too cool with this prop is that its mouth doesn't move too much, but it is pretty cool, and I like the light up feature in his hands, and I would maybe get this if it was on sale. Number 23 on my list is Cuddles the Clown. This animatronic moves from side to side and opens its mouth and has a few sayings. It's not the coolest prop ever, but it's still a nice prop. Number 22 on my list is the Catacomb Creature. This is similar to Cuddles the Clown, except it has different sayings and a different skin to it. So there's not much to say about this guy. Number 21 on my list is Mommy's Favorite. This prop, it turns from side to side, it shushes you, and it says a saying. This prop at my local Spirit Halloween, it seems smaller than it actually looks in the photos. I think it was about 4 feet tall, so I probably wouldn't get this unless it was on sale, but it is a pretty nice price if you're looking for something cheaper. Number 20 on my list is the Lumen Clown. This guy, he moves his arms and he also speaks. He is pretty tall, and it would be a good entrance for your haunted garage or haunted house. This guy would get, except he's online only, but he is pretty cool and just a little expensive. But if I had the money, I would get this. Next on my list, number 19, is the Gatekeeper. This prop was originally sold in 2011, and now they brought it back, and it's pretty cool. He has a lantern, and he moves from side to side, his eyes light up. He makes some noise, and he's pretty cool if you have a cemetery scene in your yard. He is just pretty cool. Number 18 on my list is the Wailing Phantom. This guy isn't unique to Spirit Halloween. I know that he will be sold at Halloween Alley this year, but he is a pretty cool prop. He has those cool eyes, his mouth moves, and he also has some other motion. He is a little bit expensive, but he's pretty cool. I would get him, but he is a little expensive. And he's online only, but he is a pretty cool prop. Number 17 on my list is the sewer varmint. This prop is a pretty cool prop. It's the first Spirit Halloween full-bodied animal animatronic. It's pretty cool. Its head move. It actually looks bigger in person than you think, and you can also hook up fog to it. It's a pretty cool prop. Next at number 16 on my list is Mr. Salty. This prop, he has a few sayings. He opens his coat, and this other clown pops out. I'm not sure how far he pops out and how fast. In the video, it doesn't look like too much. But if it doesn't pop out too much, I would like it to pop out more. But this is a pretty cool prop. At number 15 is Clownin' Around. This prop is pretty cool. We usually see one or two of these type of props each year. Its mouth moves, and the two little girls, they move too, and he has quite a few sayings. He is a pretty cool prop, but online only. Next up at number 14 is Uncle Charlie. This prop is an old prop that they brought back from 2010. His mouth moves, he lights up, he is pretty cool, and I really like him. Number 13 is Fright in the Box. It's this clown that pops out of this box, and the handle on the side also turns. He is a pretty big prop. I feel like he is a bit overpriced, but he is still pretty cool. At number 12 is the Flesh-Eaten Zombie. This is a pretty cool prop. He has an arm, and his mouth moves, and he leans from side to side. He is a pretty cool remake of an old prop, and he is pretty cool. Next up, at number 11, is the Night Crawler. This is a pretty cool prop. I didn't get to see him in person yet, because my local Spirit Halloween didn't have him up yet. But they just opened, so they should have him up next weekend. But he pops up, and then when he goes down, he sort of moves from side to side and slowly goes down. His eyes light up, and he has a pretty cool face, and I just really like him. At number 10 is the Plague Doctor. This guy is a pretty cool prop. He lights up. He also can breathe fog if you hook up a fog machine to him. He is a static prop, and he will not be available in stores, online only, but he is a pretty cool prop, and I like him. Next up is Miserable Mary. This is a cool prop. It sort of slowly moves around, and its jaw also moves. It's a pretty cool prop that they put out this year. I really like it. It has lots of cool details, and it's sort of like a zombie. I just really love this prop. The best clown of 2020 sits right at number 8, which is the Peekaboo Clown. He's super detailed, his mouth moves, and his head moves up when he moves his arms away from his face. His eyes, I really like how they're detailed like that. He's a pretty cool prop, and I really like him. Next up at number 7 is Ellie Hatchet. This prop is pretty cool. It has the axe that swings down. It is pretty scary. It is a pretty nice price for it, and it's so cool. Next at number 6 is Punctured Pete. He is a pretty cool constant motion prop. He moves around, and he has a stake jabbed into him. He's pretty detailed. He's a pretty cool zombie type prop. I really like him. He looks pretty cool in person. Not too huge, but it would be pretty cool if you put it on top of something. So yeah, this guy is pretty nice. Next up is the Butcher. This guy is pretty tall. He looks insane in person. I love that pig head. He is so cool. He moves from side to side. He is a pretty nice price. And this guy, I think he's also posable, so that's pretty nice. And he's just such a good prop. At number 4 is the Harvester of Souls. This guy is a pretty nice prop made by Techie Toys. He lifts up the little girl and sucks out her soul. I like the fog effect, how it puts it out one side and then sucks it in the other side, and how it has a green light to make it also green. It's a pretty cool prop if you're looking for a prop to have your fog machine hooked up to. I really like it. Next up at number 3 is the Hauntress. This is a pretty cool prop. It pops out, has an evil laugh, and it is pretty nice and a pretty affordable price for people that have a cheaper budget, and it is pretty well made and pretty nice. Next at number 2 is Miss Mercy. I love this prop. It turns its head and it also moves from side to side. It's cool and it's a nice price for it. It is just so cool. My number 1 prop of 2020 is Krampus. This guy is a insane prop. He is pretty cool. He stands at just around 7 feet. He's super detailed and super cool. He is in store, which is pretty nice. I won't buy him because he's a bit too expensive, but he is pretty cool. Thank you all so much for watching this video, me ranking all 30 of the 2020 animatronic and props for Spirit Halloween. I didn't add the tabletop items for this. There were about 5 or 6 tabletop animatronics, but I ranked all the others. I love all of them except for some of the ones like Johnny Punk and Twisted Tina. I got one of these props which I will do a video on late in September. I will try to start posting a bunch of Halloween videos 2 to 3 times a week, and this one's the first one. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please like the video and subscribe, and have a great day.